And Verde Speed Resources, Yamaha Junior, largest class of the day on the track now. Here's the way they're going to go. On the pole will be the number 12, Burrell Matt Solarczyk. On the outside of Solarczyk, yesterday's Yamaha Junior winner, Gresham Wagner. Inside row number 2, Austin McCusker on the Haas, number 06. And on the outside, the number 4 of Andre Castro. Inside row 3, out of New Hope, PA, he is your point leader, Brandon Jarsakrak on the Haas, and on the outside on the top cart, Emerson Reed out of Mason, Ohio. Inside row number 5 will be David Malukas in the number 9, Malukas out of Chicago, and on the outside, Killian Caveni and Nolan Rocco back there rounding out your top 10 starters. Green flag in the air. Yamaha Junior was the best pre-final earlier today. We'll see what the main event brings. Solarczyk jumps out to the lead. Side by side back there, 4th, 5th, 6th place on back. Looks like McCusker has taken the lead away from Solarczyk. He's right behind the yellow and black gear. Solarczyk out front in that Burrell. McCusker right behind. Gives Solarczyk a little shot going in there to turn number 4. Lets him know he's right there. Gresham Wagner. Make that Andre Castro in 3rd. Wagner 4th. Reed 5th. Jarsakrak 6th. And Malukas in 7th. Castro goes to the inside of McCusker in turn number 11, and Castro will take over the 2nd spot, but Wagner sneaks by. Gresham Wagner will take over 2nd. Here's Castro going to slide back to 4th with McCusker going past. Malukas going to challenge now. Make that Emerson Reed going to the inside. Castro slides off the track down the back straightaway. He's going to lose about 10 spots. Brings that arrow in right back behind the PCR of Ruocco. Zil Solarczyk out front of Wagner. Wagner looking to sweep the weekend in Yamaha Junior. Here he goes to the inside. Gresham Wagner inside of Solarczyk and give the spot to Gresham Wagner. Solarczyk back to 2nd. Couple of Virginia drivers running 1-2. The arrow out front of the Burrell as they come down the short chute into turns 10 and 11. Your leader, Gresham Wagner. 2nd, Matt Solarczyk. McCusker 3rd. Reed 4th. Jarsakrak 5th. And Malukas is up to 6th. Your point leader, Jarsakrak, riding strong in the 5th spot. Two-cart breakaway, about 8 to 10 cart lengths between 2nd place Matt Solarczyk and 3rd place Austin McCusker. Here's Jarsakrak going to take a peek to the inside of Reed in turn number 8. Won't be able to make the move. Believe this will be Jarsakrak's last race in the junior ranks. Penalty in Comet Pro, the number 4, Cody Evans, to the tail of the field for unsportsmanlike after the checkered flag. Jarsakrak now going to go to the inside of Reed. That's the battle for 5th. 4th place make it and give it to Jarsakrak. Malukas dives to the inside of Reed down the back straightaway. Malukas will take over 5th. Reed goes back to 6th. Now Malukas going to challenge Jarsakrak for the 4th spot. Braden Eves moves up a spot. He's up to 7th. Solarczyk, your leader. Gresham Wagner in 2nd. McCusker, the New York driver. in third. Jarsakrak fourth, Malukas in fifth. Burrell leads an Arrow. A couple of Haas chassis ride third and fourth, and the top cart of Malukas is fifth. Eves slides past Emerson Reed for the sixth spot. They're side by side into turn number one, and Reed will retake the sixth position. They're all chasing Matt Solarczyk and Gresham Wagner. Running 1-2 out front. Wagner won yesterday. Solarczyk looking to do the same today. The only Burrell in the field, I believe, is Solarczyk, and right now he is out front. The veteran MRP Burrell driver, Matt Solarczyk, just ahead of Gresham Wagner, who used to run a Burrell. Switched over to the Kart Sport North America Aero chassis this season. And this has clearly been his best weekend of the Man Cup season, as he won yesterday, picked up a couple of pole awards earlier today, and looking for win number 2 on the weekend in this one. Meanwhile, Malukas still pushing Jarsakrak back there, 4th and 5th, as they close in on Austin McCusker. We'll be halfway home this time by 7 down and 8 laps left to go for Solarczyk. McCusker's had a good season. Your Comet Junior point leader, looking to wrap up the national championship, is Austin McCusker. But right now, he's thinking about Yamaha Junior and trying to get that Haas up there to challenge the Burrell of Solarczyk and the Arrow of Gresham Wagner. 5-car breakaway out front. They got 3/4 of a straightaway on 6th place. Emerson Reed. Zach Holden back there in 7th. Eves 8th. Kaveni 9th. And Neil Verhagen started deep in the field. He's up to 10th. Here's Malukas, slides to the inside of Jarsakrak in turn number 4. Malukas takes over the 4th spot. Jarsakrak back to 5th. Keep an eye on the number 9 of David Malukas, the Chicago driver, right behind Austin McCusker now, as he takes a look at McCusker for the 3rd spot. Going to try to size him up here and move into the top 3. Still Solarczyk out front of Gresham Wagner. Wagner takes a look over his shoulder. Sees McCusker about 5 kart lengths back. Off of turn 11. We're just past halfway. Yamaha Junior is the class. Largest class of the weekend here. Over 20 entrants in this Yamaha Junior division. And it's Matt Solarczyk looking to pick up a big Racer Sights Nationals feature win this afternoon, the last day of racing in 2013 Man Cup. And it's Solarczyk, Wagner, McCusker, Malukas, and Jarsakrak. Into turn number 8. Here's Malukas to the inside of McCusker and give 3rd to David Malukas. Malukas trying to work that top cart and challenge for the win here. He's done it the hard way. Started in 7th. Now he slides to the inside of Wagner, and Malukas takes over the 2nd spot. Wagner back to 3rd. McCusker and Jarsakrak both go to the inside of Wagner, so Wagner goes from 2nd to 5th in one corner, and now he has some work to do if he wants to sweep the weekend in Yamaha Junior. Matt Solarczyk has led most of the way, but now he has David Malukas, the HMD trucking driver, right behind, with 5 laps left to go this time by Malukas. Not going to waste any time. Shoots to the inside in turn number 8. Give the lead to David Malukas, new leader. Malukas out front. Solarczyk back to 2nd. Malukas looking for win number 2 on the weekend. Won Comet Junior yesterday. This is his first weekend in the junior ranks in Man Cup. And he's putting on a good show right now. The number 9, David Malukas, into turn 1. Your new leader with Solarczyk in 2nd. McCusker 3rd. Wagner's back up to 4th. And your point leader, Jarsakrak, back in 5th. Solarczyk now goes to work on Malukas. fast lap of the race belongs to Malukas, a 51.424. Into turn number 8. Solarczyk hanging with Malukas. This one's certainly not over. Malukas gets through 8 just a little bit better than Solarczyk. Puts a little distance between him and the Burrell. Four laps left to go for David Malukas. Here's Solarczyk back to the inside on Malukas into turn 1. New leader, Matt Solarczyk, puts the Burrell back out front. He's led the most laps in this one. And he's going to take his chances up front, but now Malukas to the inside, going to bring a freight train with him. McCusker goes by. Solarczyk going to slide back to third, side by side for fourth with Jarsakrak and Gresham Wagner. Jarsakrak will take over the fourth spot from Wagner. Malukas back out front. Now Wagner to the inside of Jarsakrak, and Wagner retakes the fourth spot. Your point leader, Jarsakrak, back to fifth. Malukas, McCusker, and Solarczyk. 1, 2, 3 now. We'll see what McCusker can do with them. To the inside in turn 11. McCusker takes over the lead. Solarczyk slides off of turn 11, loses a bunch of ground as 3 wide now into turn number 1, and Jarsakrak takes over the second spot. Solarczyk back to fourth. McCusker up to third, rather. Solarczyk fourth, and Wagner still back there in fifth. Now we have a 2-kart breakaway. Be 2 laps left to go, this time by. McCusker and Malukas. 1-2. The Long Island driver out front. It's Austin McCusker on the Haas. Those Haas's have been really good this year in junior. And right now, 2 of them riding in the top 3 with McCusker out front and Jarsakrak in third. Off of turn number 11, starter Denny Long shows him 2 laps left to go. 2 left for Austin McCusker. Looking to pick up a big Yamaha Junior win here, but David Malukas has other ideas as they go down the back straightaway. McCusker going to protect the bottom. Into turn number 4. Looks like it's going to be a 2-kart battle as they've moved away from Solarczyk, Jarsakrak, and Wagner. Into turn number 8. Malukas going to keep it single file here. McCusker still leads. Malukas still in second as they race about 5 kart lengths ahead of Brandon Jarsakrak. Through the short chute into turn 11, Malukas slides to the inside and give the lead to David Malukas. White flag in the air. One more time to go. Malukas going to protect the bottom here into turn number 1. Slingshot off of 1 as McCusker looks to go by, not able to do it. Jarsakrak now slides to the inside of McCusker. Can't make the pass. They go down the back stretch. Malukas protecting the bottom. Jarsakrak with a full head of steam. They go past McCusker. He's back to 5th now. Solarczyk right there in 3rd. Wagner in 4th. It's Malukas and Jarsakrak 1-2 as they come down the hill. Down the short chute, Malukas takes a look over his shoulder, going to swing wide. Here's Jarsakrak going to the inside, side by side off of turn number 8. Give the lead to Brandon Jarsakrak. Malukas still in 2nd. McCusker now makes contact with Malukas. McCusker and Wagner slide off the track. Here's Malukas to the inside. There's side by side contact in turn 11. Coming down the front stretch. Wow, heavy contact, and it's Solarczyk crossing the stripe ahead by less than a half a kart length over Zach Holden, who came out of nowhere. Wow, what a race there. Malukas credited with 3rd. Neil Verhagen comes out of nowhere to take 4th. Jarsakrak 5th. That was quite a race there in Yamaha Junior. Best of the day. Once again, this Yamaha Junior class putting on a good show. So Malukas went to the inside on Jarsakrak in your 11th and final corner. Contact made. Jarsakrak obviously didn't want to give up the spot